Hi, this is Chase Morrison with Profitwyse. This is the first in a number of tutorials on how to create financial management dashboards. This is a pretty straightforward dashboard, which means that there's not going to be any speed dials or any of those clever little displays that you see in some dashboards. It's pretty much the basic stuff that you would see, and this is the format that we use with our clients, who mostly are privately held business owners. So it's pretty straightforward, as I said, but there's a lot of information packed into each one of the various graphs within the dashboard. So why don't we take a quick look at an example of the dashboard. 2 past years, and then we have kind of an outlook on what is the current year in this example, which is 2021. And we have results, which are shown in the orange bars through April of 2021. And that's also shown here in this black line with the yellow dots. This is the year-to-date total. The dashed purple line here is the year-to-date plan. And then the red line here, this is the monthly total, or the year-to-date total as it progressed through the prior year, 2020 in this example. So each one of these graphs is based on about the same information. There's a little bit of difference in some of the graphs, but we'll get into that more in detail in a minute. Okay, so we took a quick look at the finished product there. So what I want to talk a little bit next is where some of this information is coming from. And within our firm, we use a tool called Plan Guru quite a bit. Now, this is a tool that is a financial planning tool, and it's a good fit for our mid-sized business owner clientele. And these are mainly business owners that have around $5 million in revenue up to $30 or $40 million in revenue. We provide them with CFO services, and generally they don't have real sophisticated on-site financial management help to pull together these financial plans. So here's an example of what Plan Guru looks like. So this is the file that we've set up for this example. And basically, this is a tool that allows you to put in a plan. So this is the P&L plan right here, and you can see all the different accounts and the account numbers, and you can tell that it's the plan because it says budgeted up here in the middle. It also has history in here. So the budgeted year that we're talking about is 2021, and the history is the prior year, 2020. So you can click here and it'll display the history by month because we loaded it by month. So it has the P&L, it has a balance sheet. So we've input data for the balance sheet plan, and it also has a cash flow projection here. And then also we have actuals. Now, this actual data is getting imported from Quickbooks. So the goal here, and the reason why I'm showing all these different tools is to not be inputting any additional information by hand, and also to have all the support of all the numbers that are in your dashboard so you kind of understand where they all come from. Now, the QuickBook file that I'm using for this dashboard example is one of the QuickBooks sample files. So this is the Rock Castle Construction Company sample file. And this file comes along with just about every version of QuickBooks that you get. But this is meant to show that there would be somebody, an accountant or bookkeeper, maintaining all this information, and this is showing you how we would essentially leverage the accounting information using Plan Guru. Now, as I mentioned, there's this integration that's going on in between Plan Guru and QuickBooks and Excel. So just to make it a little easier to understand, here is a little diagram showing that QuickBooks is really where all the actual data resides, and then the plan gets built out in Plan Guru, and Plan Guru then has the ability to pull or import actual results on a monthly basis from QuickBooks directly into Plan Guru, and then both the plan and the actual data gets imported into our Excel dashboard from Plan Guru. So essentially there's no data that's being inputted into our dashboard manually. It's all being pulled from Plan Guru, which makes things much more efficient, and as I mentioned earlier, allows you to be able to support or answer questions about where information's coming from. So again, you might wonder, well, why do we do this? Well, obviously for efficiency reasons and also for data integrity reasons. I mean, it makes it much faster to be able to update this information once you get it all set up. So let's take a little closer look at the dashboard in Excel. So this is the Excel end product. This is looking at the dashboard that you would maintain for your client if you were to decide to do something. So I'm just quickly scrolling through the 11 dashboards that are in this plan, and then all these graphs get their information over here at the immediate right of where the graphs are. And then this information is pulled from these two tabs, both plan and actual. So this information is being pulled from the Plan Guru application. Well, that's just some of the background I wanted to give you about where this information was coming from, and how this gets set up and how it works will be discussed in the next video.